What's up everyone, Mark here, and today we are going to talk about the MrBeast Burger. We're going to give it a try, and then we're going to talk about what it is, how it's possible, how anyone, let alone a YouTube creator, can spin up a chain of 300 restaurants overnight. But first, we need to give this a taste, so let's dig right in. All right, what we have here is double patty MrBeast style. That is with American cheese, pickles, diced white onions, brown mustard, ketchup, and mayo. I think that's it. If I left anything out, I'll have it down at the bottom of the screen. And with seasoned fries, just what looks like plain crinkle cut fries, seasoned, and a cookie for dessert. I have to say, you know, it's a couple bucks for a cookie. This is a pretty hefty cookie. I mean, it's a good it's a good cookie. I'm imagining it's probably going to taste pretty good. We're going to start with the burger. It's actually a really good burger. I'm kind of surprised because I thought it would just be another slap together burger, you know, nothing special. It's a pretty good smash burger. It's close to something I would make at home. Thick slices of pickles over the whole bottom, so you kind of get a little bit of pickle and you get a little bit of onion in every bite. I do want to try these fries though. All right, so I have to say I'm not as impressed with the fries. I mean, they're good, they're okay, you know, they're crinkle cut fries. I haven't had crinkle cut fries in a really long time, but I imagine these are frozen out of the freezer. The burger, sure, I could make a burger like this myself, but when you buy a burger, you just want to have a good burger. When you buy fries, you generally don't want something that resembles, you know, frozen product. But again, still good. So let's see how this cookie tastes. Kind of soft on the inside, but a little bit crispy on the outside. All right, well, before I have too much of the cookie, I'm gonna go finish my burger, and I will come back, and then we will talk about what MrBeast Burger is and how it came to be and all of that. All right, so we know what MrBeast Burger is. It's really a pretty decent burger, I have to say. You know, if the fries and cookie are mediocre, the burger is pretty good. So the real question here is, who are they? You know, how does a chain of 300 burger restaurants open up overnight? Well, it all starts with MrBeast's video that came out the other day, in which he opened a brick and mortar restaurant which gave away food for free, and gave away money, and gave away Apple products. You can see a link to that video down in the description. Definitely check it out and then come back and watch this video to better understand what I'm talking about here if you have no idea. But what was interesting was at the end of the video, MrBeast announced, and people started to notice in their favorite food ordering apps, that MrBeast Burger was an option. And of course that kind of turned some heads. How does a restaurant just start up overnight with 300 locations? Well, the fact of the matter is, the video wasn't just made the other day, it was published the other day. MrBeast was working on this for some period of time, at least back in November, when the restaurant was actually opened and filmed, and probably longer than that. And I would be willing to bet that this whole real world restaurant across the US was developed just alongside it. But how does it work? Well, it actually takes advantage of something called ghost kitchens or dark kitchens or cloud kitchens, cloud restaurants. It goes by a lot of different names, and it's something that's been a little controversial actually during the lead-in and recovery from the pandemic. Really, they are just restaurants or kitchens that produce food for delivery only. No takeout and no sit-down. So these can be, unbranded, inconspicuous kitchens that you would never know were an operating restaurant. Others can coexist in kitchen space with other restaurants. In fact, the example of that is sort of controversial that came about sort of during the pandemic was Chuck E. Cheese selling their pizzas through Grubhub and DoorDash and Uber Eats and the like, branded as a different product. And people were kind of outraged by that, but the reality of it is, if you ordered the product and you liked it, do you really care where it came from? Does it matter to you that much? I suppose there's an argument to be made that some people thought they were supporting a very local pizza shop based on the name that it came up in the app, when in fact it was really just Chuck E. Cheese. But this is a tough time, and all of these restaurants are out there trying to stay afloat, and it's hard for everybody. So the way that this works is, again, they take advantage of those dark kitchens, and they partner with different kitchens and different restaurants across the country to sort of mini franchise or pop-up franchise this product. Now, it's anybody's guess how long this is going to be around. It could just be a temporary thing, or it could last a while. Why is this actually good? There are a couple of reasons. So one way is that MrBeast is donating a burger for every burger sold to food charities that help in the area of food insecurity. It's not entirely clear how that is working yet, so full transparency there, but that's what he says is the case, at least. So the other way that it's good is that in a lot of cases, these are extra revenue streams for local restaurants. Now, in my case, it's a Bertucci's franchise. In fact, the location here for Warwick, and there's another one in Attleboro, Massachusetts, they both appear to be Bertucci's locations. And Bertucci's is a chain, but it's going to vary depending where you are across the country. And at the heart of it, a lot of chain locations that are franchised, as are these Bertucci's locations, they're franchised. They're owned by local business people in a lot of cases. Now, franchise companies can get big and they can be small. Not going to get into that whole argument, but at the end of the day, you are supporting a local restaurant in your community in some manner when you purchase a MrBeast Burger. So it's a kind of a win-win, right? It's helping end food insecurity, and it's helping support local restaurants. So I can't really knock it. And again, the burger is pretty good. So again, I've got links to the information down in the description if you want to check this out for yourself. You can order it through DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, like I said, just about any of the food ordering platforms. You can also find the dedicated MrBeast Burger app in the iOS and Android app stores. So any number of ways that you can get in on this. And like I said, it's a good burger, worth checking out. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or give it a thumbs down if you didn't. Either way, tell me what you think down in the comments. I'm always open to new ideas for future videos, or if you just want to say hey. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Click the red button down below or the watermark in the corner, and when you do, make sure you hit that bell icon so you get a notification every time I have a new video out. That's it. We'll see you next time.